Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever worked with numbers in Google Sheets and needed to simplify them, today's tutorial is going to be super helpful. We're diving into 3 easy ways you can round numbers in Google Sheets using built-in formulas. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to round numbers up, down, or to the nearest value with just a simple formula, which will make your data cleaner and your results more reliable. Let's jump right in. Imagine you're looking at a sheet with a few numbers listed in a column. Numbers like 12.49, 12.5, 99.99, 123.45, and 0.75. These numbers might represent prices, scores, or measurements, but sometimes you don't want all those decimal places staring at you, right? Maybe you want to round them to the nearest whole number, or perhaps you always want to round down or always round up. Google Sheets makes this super easy with just a couple of formulas. First up, let's look at how to use the round function. Click into the cell next to your first number. For example, if your first value is in cell A2, click into cell B2 and type in equals round A20. The 0 here means you want to round to 0 decimal places, in other words, just a whole number. After you've typed that formula, hit enter. You'll see the number automatically round to the closest integer. If you want to apply this to all your numbers at once, just select the little square in the corner of the cell and drag the formula down over the rest of your list. This is called filling the formula down, and it works like magic when you have a long list of data. Why do we use round? With round, Google Sheets does the thinking for you. It checks if your number is closer to the next whole number or the previous one and adjusts accordingly. So 12.49 would become 12, but 12.5 would become 13 because 0.5 always rounds up. Next, let's look at the ROUNDDOWN function. This one is super handy if you always want numbers to round down, no matter what the decimal is, so it's a little like always rounding towards 0. You'll enter equals round on A20 into the next empty column. Once again, the 0 tells Sheets to remove all decimal places. What's happening here is that even if you have 12.9, it will become just 12. Sheets never bumps the number up with ROUNDDOWN. This is really useful if, for example, you're working with quantities and you don't want to overestimate, like if you're dividing supplies among people and running short would be a problem. Just like before, click and drag the formula down the column to apply it to all your values at once. You might notice that even 123.99 rounds down to 123. That's the consistent behavior you can count on. Finally, let's use ROUNDUP. This does exactly the opposite. It always rounds your numbers up, no matter how small the decimal part is. Go to the next column, type equals roundup A20 and press enter. You'll see 12.1 instantly jump up to 13 and 0.75 would become 1. This is fantastic for situations where you never want to underestimate. Say, if you're preparing gift bags and want to be sure you have enough for everyone, even if your calculations say you just barely have enough. Again, select and drag the fill handle down to apply this formula to all your numbers. And that's it, 3 super simple ways to round your numbers in Google Sheets, either to the nearest value, always down or always up, using the round, ROUNDDOWN, and roundup functions. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting that like button and drop a comment below if you have any questions or if there's another Google Sheets trick you want to learn. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.